All right. So earlier today, I was actually telling one of my boys that I'm on 75 hard. He didn't know. I haven't really been telling people because, like that's a personal thing. But he said, "Oh, you're starting to look different." And like people are kind of, your energy is, a bit different. And that is the best way for it to be, where it's like other people are noticing your energy. They could see differences. I've had people tell me that I look a little bit different, but as for me personally, like I'm not able to see it because I'm me day to day. But I'm sure if I look at some of my other videos, I could probably see some differences. So it just goes to say that the best way that it could be of you making changes is where other people will tell you. And that's, I think that it closer to this video being called like, can't get them off me or whatever, can't get them off you. That is an analogy for like just for the women, for real. Like it's never been something that I'm like too focused on. For people that know me, it hasn't been anything I've been too focused on in my life, for real. Like I've had times where I wanted to go on that journey of understanding, female psychology, but and some people get stuck there. Like some people, they get stuck on like women. You know, for me personally, I've never been that type of person. I think by the time I got to maybe 20, so I gave my 20s to like my craft. So I know I spent my 20s developing myself, so I was able to get a good paying job up until, I know for sure, up until I was 25, 26. That was when I moved out and got my own place. I think either 24, 25, 26, around there. But even after that, like I know when I first moved out to live in my own place, that I wanted to go on a journey of understanding women, understanding how to be in a relationship, and how to, yeah, obviously just how to navigate female psychology. So I spent some time definitely trying to understand that. But after some time, after a short amount of time, after I feel like I was able to get where I wanted with that, it's been something that I developed in subconscious. But it just, what I'm trying to say is that it hasn't been something. I'm not one of these pickup guru guys that like worry about that stuff too much. I've really been focused primarily on what I do professionally. And I don't even like the word professionally, but I think I just been focused on my purpose. What I do in terms of technology, what I do with business, what I do in education, what I do in art, in the music, all of these things. This has been my primary focus above, trying to get validation from the opposite sex. That's silly. But nonetheless, like anybody that spends some time with me, is even around and there's women around, they'll be like, "Oh, he gets a lot of attention," And I think that, right now where I'm at with, doing 75 hard, I'm only on day 18, but the reality is, man, your man's getting chosen up. You know what I'm saying? Getting chosen on, like, for real. So that's just some that come with it, when you are on your purpose, and developing yourself as a person. You gonna be able to be very appreciated, very, very highly, easily to be wanting to be desired and selected. So anyways, man, I'm just telling you this, man. You go on the journey of bettering yourself, focusing on yourself, and and then from there, it don't mean that everything is just gonna come off of just that one thing. For real, you have to be tactical. You have to be tactical about getting everything that you desire. So what some people might, when they realize that they're, getting stronger, maybe getting more wealthy, they're like, man, if I just focus on getting more stronger and getting more wealthy, I'm gonna eventually getting married and having kids, like that's going to happen too, because I'm getting stronger and I'm getting wealthy. It's like, no, that's a whole different game. And wisdom is understanding, like, man, I got to play in that game. I got to figure out, like, for every single game, everything that is truly fulfilling, you have to figure out how to participate in that. So, right now, wherever you may be at, there might be different things that are going to be primarily a focus for you. For some people, just to circle it around so you're comfortable with it. Like, for some people, maybe in a stage in your point of your life where, like, actually understanding female psychology, like going outside, learning how to, comfortably, communicate with the opposite sex. For some of you, that might be the thing that is the most important thing for you to learn how to do. So it's not no knock on whether that's, what stage of what, not in what stage, but what thing that you are exploring and learning about, because they got, there, you have time, and the time is supposed to be used in terms of to develop understanding, that's what, time is for. So, man, when you on this journey of developing yourself, at a certain point, man, you are going to be able to start noticing yourself being really desirable. All right. And still stay focused, stay disciplined, stay locked in. And most importantly, the most important thing is really just to stay not humble. The word ain't humble, but it's something like that. It's a point of always desiring growth. Always desiring growth. That is the point to be in. And if you approach interactions from this lens, they will be very great experiences for you and for other people. If you approach with the mentality of growth, how can I grow? All right. So, day 18, like I said, people are telling me that I'm already looking different or whatever. Let's do the shirt off. Okay, yeah, so I'm pretty much sure I was not looking like this 18 days ago. Yeah, pretty sure about that. Yeah, seeing some cuts over here. So yeah. Day 18, 75.